Tim, 2021, how's the new season started for you?
Started really well. Yeah, we had a nice little all-weather campaign. A few jumpers won, and the flatters have started really nicely.
Well, thank you for having us here today. I'm going to go through a few of your horses for our stable tour. Let's start with one of the stars, Art Power. How excited for him this season?
Yeah, we're really looking forward to him. He's a horse that does improve as the season gets on. When he was a 2-year-old, he wasn't a real natural early horse somehow, and can't tell you why it is, but he's just getting ready to run now. Should be running at York, all being well in the Duke of York.
And is he a horse who've got a programme for the rest of the season? Do you plan that far ahead?
Yeah, well, yeah. Horse like him will go to Ascot and Haydock, and there's some good races for him all the way through.
And trip-wise, where are you thinking with him this season?
6 furlongs, I think, really. Yeah, he's okay. 5 or 6. He'd maybe get 7 actually, but he's fairly fast,
Cassy O had a great season last time round.
Yeah, he's a really tough horse. He's improved all last season, and he'll improve again this year. He's a big, strong horse now. He's always been a little bit on the, I would say, weak side, really.
Copper Knight, what a servant he's been to the yard.
Wonderful. He's dropped down the handicap now. He deserved to drop because he's getting a bit older, and he likes a bit of juice in the ground, and he's ready to go.
Dark Jedi, he looks an interesting prospect.
Yeah, lovely horse him. He did really well for us last year. He's going to have should got a nice campaign for him this year. There's some good races coming up for him. He probably won't be running until the end of May, June. He just hasn't really been ready,
Would he be one who you'd have some sort of major summer, autumn targets in mind for?
Well, we'd love to take a chance on running with someone like the EB, if he got in it. But maybe wouldn't get enough his rating. But, there's all those good, big, nice races for him,
I'm talking to the EB, Glencadam Gold. What a race he ran in that last year.
Yeah, Glencadam Glory.
Oh,
yeah, he's done really well, looks fantastic. He runs in the Chester Cup. Whether he get 2 1/4 around Chester, I don't know. Sea Pigeon always did. He never got 2 mile anywhere else. It's a unique race, and there's going to be a bit of cut in the ground, we hope. That's important to him.
It was a big price in the EB. Were you expecting that sort of run from him last August?
We'd aimed for it. It was in our mind, that's where we wanted to go with him. And Dave was pretty confident with him, and he let him roll up there. And he ran a hell of a race.
Golden Apollo, another great servant.
Yeah, he's been wonderful. We're going to be aiming for going back up to Ayr with him again, but his horse does like Ascot as well, where we never really had a chance to go there. He won't be ready till later on in the season. He picked up a little injury end of last season, but he's training well.
Fantastic. Highwaygrey?
Highwaygrey, he's another nice horse we have. We bred him actually. He's 1.25 mile horse, we think, and he loves firm ground. It can't be too firm for him. If the watering system broke down, you'd be delighted.
A horse who's got plenty of talent, Lampang.
Lampang, yeah, he's a lovely horse. He blipped the other night. We've not really got to the bottom of him, really. He'd been running some really good races, and just threw in a bad one, but he's really nice horse to have.
What about Mr. Carpenter?
Mr. Carpenter, he likes a bit of juice in the ground. He's not really a horse that couldn't run too much fast ground, but he ran a nice race at Newcastle, his prep race, ran right to the line, and there's a race at York for him, so we'll go there with him.
A horse we saw this morning, Sameen, due to the stable.
Yeah, he's a lovely horse. It's taken a long time to come to himself. Wasn't ready early on. Very backward in his coat. Took a long time to eat. Just seems to have got acclimatised now, and he's doing well.
Wonderful. Staxton.
Staxton, he's wonderful horse. Loves ripping. I would say he's £7 better horse at Ripon than anywhere else. So he'll be aiming for the Great St Wilfrid again this year, where we hope, if he goes there with a nice mark, he should go very well. But there's races before then.
And great news, Wells Fargo.
Wells Fargo, he's in great form. He goes to York, all being well. That's where he starts, and there's a big programme for him right the way through the season. Doesn't want firm ground.
And would he be taking in, you said this programme all this season, is it the good staying pots that you've got in mind there?
Yeah, 1.5 miles, 1.6 miles. I think that's as far as we'll go.
Wonderful. 3-year-old, Eclipse De Lunar.
Eclipse De Lunar, lovely horse. By See the Moon. He's done really well. Doesn't take a lot of work. Takes no work at all. It's quite light framed horse. Just taking a bit of time to come to himself, but he'll start at York. And I think he's on a nice mark.
Fantastic. Lost My Sock?
Lost My Sock. He's a nice horse too. We ran a good race at Ripon first time out. He blipped last time at Thirsk. I don't know, I think the ground was a bit quick for him or something. He just ran a little bit with a choke out.
Exciting sprinter, Tim. Winter Power.
Yeah, Winter Power. She's done really well, training well. Very happy with her. She's grown, done well, filled out, and we'll be running her at either York in a listed race or the Temple Stake at Aydock in really a prep to go to Ascot for the King Stand. But I'm really excited about her.
I was going to say, you've had some really good horses through your hands. To get you excited, she must be something you're really looking forward to.
Yeah, she's very quick, very natural. Goes on any ground actually. She goes on soft. She goes on fast ground. No, she's a lovely filly to have to train.
Wonderful. Poet's Dawn.
Poet's Dawn. He's a wonderful little horse. That he won at Beverley last time. You know, he just tries. He runs to the line. Conditions are right for him. A little bit of juice in the ground. He runs a big race wherever he goes.
Wonderful. Delgray Boy, or Delgray Boy, sorry.
Delgray Boy, yeah, he's a nice horse. He's half brother to Highwaygrey. It was just difficult to train as a 2-year-old. He was a bit immature. We didn't train him much. 3-year-old, he ran a couple of nice races. Went to Wolverhampton, got knocked over, and didn't run a race. Came back lame behind, so he didn't run again. And he ran a nice race first time at Ponty. Just ran a little bit. I was running a bit wide and just needed a run. Handicap had dropped him £5, so I was happy with that. And he won the other day at Thirsk. We'll probably try and back him up on Friday with a run at Ripon.
And Fishable.
Fishable, lovely horse. Very nice horse. He's done really well. Castrating has definitely helped him. Ran a super race at Ripon. Form's working out tremendously well. And he got to York all being well, and there's some good pots coming up for him.
Fantastic. The horse we saw this morning, Manigordo.
Yeah, Manigordo. He's a nice horse, sprinter, very quick. And I would say he could be a fast ground horse. Yeah, I would think it couldn't be too firm for him.
And Music Society.
Music Society, he's a lovely horse. We had him all lined up last year for the Bronze Cup again, and he tripped coming out the stalls, lost the jockey off, game over. You know, but he's okay. We'll go down the same route with him. He could win a nice pot somewhere.
And 2-year-old Tim, we had 2 running the same race at Thirsk on Saturday, and both big eye catchers. Start with Jungle Bee. Yeah,
Jungle Bee's very quick, loads of pace. Just ran a little bit with the choke out and just needed a run. I would think he'd be a horse that might like a bit of juice in the ground. He, you know, I just have a feeling about that. Could be wrong, but you know, he's a nice horse to follow.
And the one who came through to hit the frame in that race was Atomic Lady.
Yeah, lovely filly. She's a Kodiak filly, second down with attraction, and she's, you know, she's a good family. Exciting filly that. We like her a lot.
And it's obviously early days with the 2-year-olds, but you're liking what you're seeing so far?
Yeah, I like what I've seen. We've got some nice 2-year-olds. You know, we've got a 2 colt by Ifraj and a filly by Ifraj that look really nice, and we've got some nice ones kicking about.